services.
How to play soccer today. Have a kid. Buy the kid a soccer ball. Sign up for a town league. Ride a jack practice. Ignore other sports. It's on soccer. Sign up for travel team. Ride a jack travel. Give up weekend obligations. Buy the kid new gear. Travel. Sign up for camp. Ride a jack. Sign up for elite camp. Ride a big jack. Sign up for elite team. Ride a jack practice. Ride another jack.
65% of low-income kids have given up on sports. Ever wonder why? Don't retire, kid. Visit ProjectPlaySEMI.org for more info. Proudly supported by the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation.
I'm former Detroit Red Wing Chris Osgood. There's a great new lineup this season. The Chevy family of SUVs, Trax, Equinox, Blazer, and Traverse. Whatever you want in an SUV, they've got it. And we've got Red Wing tickets to give you. Brought to you by 97.1, The Ticket, and Chevrolet, official vehicle of the Detroit Red Wings.
Download radio.com now. Favorite 97.1 The Ticket and check out the Home and Home Show with radio.com insider Ross Tucker and Dave Briggs. Swings and misses with Jen and Cody Decker. And Scale and Pals with Brian Scale and Brady. Available on radio.com. The Detroit Pistons host the New Orleans Pelicans. Pregame tonight at 6:35 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Jackson takes the snap. He's going to run it off the right side. Now he tries to cut back to the middle. And I don't know if he got anything. Tennessee says they stopped him. Looks like they did.
He lost it. I have no idea what that was.
He tried to take the football and leak around the right side, Ross. He realized he was in trouble there. He tried to cut back to the middle, and Harold Landry stopped him.
What was that?
That's a call on Westwood 1. I believe that's Ross Tucker. And I can't agree with him anymore. What was that? That was the fourth down play on Saturday night. Lamar Jackson, the assumed MVP of the league, as the Ravens are upset by the Tennessee Titans 28-12 in the Saturday night game. And so Lamar Jackson, who still put up, it's weird, you look at the stats on that game, Ryan Tannehill threw the ball, 14 times? He made two really, really good throws. An amazing catch on the first touchdown, and a good throw for the touchdown on the second play. But it's not like he did any great shakes. Derrick Henry obviously was otherworldly. And Lamar Jackson put up a boatload. I mean, if you had him as your fantasy quarterback, you didn't get a lot of stats in terms of touchdowns. But man, he put up yards. He definitely put up yards.
I'm about to be a hypocrite because I feel like every time Stafford plays, I always blame it on Stafford. However, when Lamar Jackson played on Saturday night, I mean, listen, he wasn't amazing. He put up some stats, as you mentioned. How many drop passes, number one? The first pick was not on him. That should have been a caught. That should have been caught. The second pick definitely was on him. The 2 4th and 1s, I don't blame them at all for going for it. I would have gone for it. I don't blame John Harbaugh. I feel like his teammates let Lamar Jackson down more than Lamar Jackson didn't play well. No, I know it's going to go down as he can't win the big game. I get it.
Well, it's a little haste.
But it's only been 2 years. I get it.
But last year, I don't even count because that was a totally different offense.
Sure.
So I think what you're saying here is Lamar Jackson is 0-1 as a starting.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I think his team did not perform all that well offensively. It was just not Jackson.
Here's my take on NFL playoffs. I believe you have to step out of your norm and do something you're extremely uncomfortable doing in order to advance. I believe you get example. I believe everybody gets exposed at some point.
Give me examples of teams who've done this.
I think the Chiefs last year in the AFC Championship game, falling down to the Patriots 14-0 at the half. They were put in a situation they hadn't seen all season. And
They still got to overtime.
They did.
And they almost,
They
situationally, I really hated the first 4th and 1 call by the Ravens. I think you opened up the door for the Titans to strike, and they did. They're like, we're going to go deep right away and try to flip this game to 14-0. And all of a sudden, you've got a team that's down that doesn't pass the ball all that well, 14-0, and you're like, well, can we really keep doing our offense? And then you got a running back that had a great regular season, but was clearly hurt. And I guess that's my point, Jamie, is you're going to get into a point where you don't have that running back to rely on, and the quarterback's got to throw it on his shoulders and be able to throw the football.
Well, but he's done it all year.
Not passing, they're the 27th passing offense in the league.
Okay. Well,
I mean, to me, one of the glaring things that they didn't play them all year, the Titans, and I was a huge believer in that. I think the first time you play Lamar Jackson, you don't know what to be ready for, but they basically took him away from running. And then once you fall down 14-0, you're like, can we really do our offense still? Maybe that's on the coach.
Yeah, but he threw for 345 yards. I mean, just for comparison, Mahomes threw for 360.
I believe, I'm a big believer in picking up garbage yardage when you're behind.
Okay.
I've always said, Jamie, I think passing yardage can be a very loser stat. Just look at our quarterback right here.
I kind of feel like in that game on Saturday, that game offensively for the Ravens came down to both those 4th and 1s. If they convert at least one of them, definitely the second one, they probably go and score and end up probably winning the football game. The first one, I got no issue with them going for it. That's who they are. 8 for 8 to the regular season. You got Lamar Jackson, that offensive line. I go for it. They couldn't convert. That was the game right there. The second play, as we played in the highlight, what a garbage call that was, or whatever that happened to be.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that
There's no, I guess I can base
that's
it
what I'm
on
saying.
where
What I'm saying is these are the playoffs, and everything in the playoffs gets magnified, which is totally understandable. That's the way it should be. I get it. I know there's a drop. I said at one point, I do think we tend to have an overemphasis on winning, which I know. What I was trying to say at the time is, I think legacies are made and broken rather easily in the National Football League. I think it's stupid. Lamar Jackson's a great talent. I think he'll win a lot of playoff games, and I think he'll probably at some point win a Super Bowl. He's got the right coach, and he's got the right organization, and I think they'll find a way to get things done. They didn't ever run a game on Saturday night. That was a big part of it. They got in a hole early because they turned the ball over and their defense played lousy early on. I think that was a huge part of it. And I think Derrick Henry is playing at a level now that, we haven't seen a running back do in this league in a long time. So I think those are big factors as well.
My point is a little bit is look at Russell Wilson yesterday. He almost led them back to a win because he's a better passer. That's a run-first team. They're one of the most run-heavy teams in the league.
They just don't have a running back though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, but Russell Wilson is a better passer than Lamar Jackson.
He's also a lot more years into the league. I mean, you can argue that Russell Wilson, has won one Super Bowl and should have won a second one. And at times he's been a run first. He's become a better passer as his career's gone along. He's unbelievable. I mean, that game at times yesterday, and they even said it on the broadcast, it was like 1 against 11. I mean, it was like Russell Wilson, although I do think Tyler Lockett is a sneaky, underrated wide
It never
receiver.
gets talked about.
I mean, he's just a tough SOB. He makes really good catches. And for all the hype last week about TK Metcalf, did he suit up yesterday? Was he?
He had a few
I
catches.
think he had 2 catches.
I mean, but they're making him sound like he was the next dominant force in football, and he was a relative non-factor.
Yeah, they're receivers all year long. They're all inconsistent. They'll have a big game and then boom, they'll do hardly anything. What's the example of a running quarterback winning it all? That's all I'm saying. They can get to the playoffs. They can get to a championship game. He's the best ever, at least in a single season. And I just thought it was easily exposed.
What a game.
Yeah, it is one game.
Early on.
But this is the playoffs.
So
This isn't the Bengals and the Browns.
If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, then do you say that Mahomes doesn't count, or what?
I think
Marshawn Lynchburg.
Exactly.
7 o'clock, it's time for a sports update with Tony Ortiz on 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. The radio.com sports station from the Planet Fitness Studio. Sports headlines all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Sunday was not a good day if you're a fan of Michigan or Michigan State basketball. That's because the 19th ranked Wolverines lost to Minnesota 75-67, while the 8th ranked Spartans got hammered on the road at Purdue 71-42. A game that left head coach Tom Izzo almost at a loss for words afterwards.
We cut it to 11. I thought we had a chance. We took 2 bad shots in a row. Not with our best players. And, there's a time I should have used the timeout. So like I said, we're playing the room for everybody. And I'm going to do a better job. They'll do a better job. And the loss is a loss, but that was a demoralizing loss. And probably the worst one in my career.
That clip comes courtesy of the Spartan Sports Network. That loss, by the way, also ends Michigan State's 8-game winning streak. The Green Bay Packers back in the NFC Championship game for the first time since the 2016 season after they edged past Seattle 28-23 last night at Lambeau Field. Yesterday's other playoff game, a pretty wild one, that saw Kansas City overcome a 24-point second quarter deficit to beat Houston 51-31. The Chiefs will now host the Tennessee Titans in the AFC title game Sunday at Arrowhead Stadium. Meanwhile, college football's national title game will take place tonight in New Orleans as number 1 LSU battles third-ranked Clemson. That game kicks off at 8. Vegas odds makers of LSU right now posted as a 5.5-point favorite this evening. The Pistons will look to close out a week-long homestand on a winning note as they take on the New Orleans Pelicans tonight at Little Caesars Arena. We'll have the game right here on The Ticket starting at 6:35. Last night at the LCA, the Red Wings had their 2-game winning streak ended with a 5-1 loss to the Buffalo Sabres. Forward Evan Rodriguez would score twice in the first period to lead Buffalo to that victory. From The Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and radio.com.
On 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, 7:03, Stoney's off. We got the great Jeff Rieger in for him. We appreciate that very much. Thanks for getting up early, buddy.
Not a problem.
After going to the Wings-Sabres game last night.
Yeah, I think I should get extra pay for that.
It's,
I
yeah,
think I should get extra pay just for covering the Wings this season.
I think you should.
Yeah,
After
Tigers
covering the
too.
Tigers, yeah. By the way, is this a new bid for the NFL? Are we just going to let TV analysts into the Hall of Fame because it makes good television? Is that the new thing?
Yeah, I guess so. I did feel kind of bad for everybody else that was awaiting to see if they're going to get in the Hall of Fame, and they say,
Why not Burleson?
you're right.
I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
You know?
The presenter, David Baker,
Yeah.
I met him like nearly 20 years ago.
He was the commissioner of the Arena Football League.
Yeah, you guys are good friends.
Did you ever do a one-on-one with them?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what they get for you.
He is my definitive proof human being that you might as well do whatever you want to do to your body. Because I can't believe he's
He's a large. He's one of the largest men I've ever met. He's not just big and fat. He's like tall. I mean, he's a hulking human.
He looks like a wrestler.
He's huge. He's sweaty too.
I interviewed him a few years ago, and usually when you shake somebody's hand, my hand will usually encompass their hand. It just covers them up.
Like pillows.
There's only 2 guys that I've ever met where they shook my hand and my hand disappeared in theirs. One was Lomas Brown, the other was David Baker. True story.
Hunter and I have in common the only 2 people in this room that have not met David Baker.
And don't even know who he is.
Yeah. I mean, I
he's,
saw
he's head of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And over the weekend on CBS on Saturday, they surprised Bill Cowher to tell him he's into the Hall of Fame. Bill Cowher.
at one Super Bowl, that's it. Come on.
He made 2 Super Bowls, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to the Larry Brown game with the Steelers, and they won the game here. His final game as head coach. I mean, really good coach. Don't get me wrong. Loved him with the Lions, but Hall of Fame. What do you think?
No.
And then Jimmy Johnson, who was at the time, I mean, yeah, back-to-back Super Bowls. Basically, you can give him credit for Switzer Super Bowl. The Larry Brown game was alluded to against instead of playing going to the break, they go as if someone just passed away.
Like you saw
No, this is serious. We can't joke about it.
you know, one of the things that changed the last 10 years so ago, when they say an injury, oh, he's got a knee.
Yeah.
Or he's got an elbow.
Well, you can't say that. But I'm saying
He's got a ball.
they didn't play for Jadeveon Clowney. It was more like they played the Benny Hill theme for Jadeveon Clowney. It's like, dude, that's a serious injury, and if you've ever experienced the pain, it's 50 times if you sprain your ankle.
Here's what I love about working with Jamie. Jamie brings up stuff about sports that I don't necessarily realize. Like, I guess I didn't realize that there's the two Fox music.
You haven't? Can you do an example of the sad Fox music? We can never get a clean version of it. It's always Buck is saying something as they go to break. But next Sunday, okay, they'll have the 49er Packer game. At some point, some player will get dinged up, and they'll show it as they go to break. Instead of playing anything normal, they'll play kind of this somber Fox music. Every network has it. They do.
I don't disagree. I believe you. I just off the top of mind.
No, if I remember when what was the name of the Daryl Kyle? Daryl Kyle? That's the name of the Cardinal pitcher who died in Chicago, and he died on a Saturday, and then the next night ESPN Sunday Night Baseball was Cubs Cardinals from Wrigley, and the ESPN baseball theme song was a very song. It was like da 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 da. It was like really just this somber version because they couldn't play the normal celebratory.
They can't be boisterous about it.
No, they can't be boisterous, of course.
Usually, there's the other moment somebody passes away that they just go in silence. There's no music.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll do the, memory of, and they'll put the years lived up on the screen, and there'll be no music.
Exactly. That's very common as well. But I'm saying when they do the actual intro.
So what you think, real quick, sorry to interrupt, that when Jadeveon Clowney got hit in the penis, there should have been the somber Fox music.
Yes.
Okay.
And Buck and Aikman should have said it. Aikman could have talked about what that's like as a player, analyzed it, because it's not like it's not happening. We're all seeing exactly what happened.
And there's this ticket text that says, why is it when Rieger's on the air, at some point the discussion always turns to penis,
That's not true.
pot, or porn?
That's not true.
Bring this up. This was Jamie's idea. And we also found out he likes to drive over 100 miles an hour. What are you guys laughing at?
Ray Hargrave's latest tweet. The pain in my side that whenever I laugh, it really hurts. Clowney, questionable return, penis. All right, 7:14. Heather's got news coming up next. Heather, any Jadeveon Clowney updates?
No, none of those. But I do have an update about a Family Feud contestant who missed out on the big $10,000 jackpot after she gave a really embarrassingly wrong answer. But I've got good news. She's not walking away empty-handed.
97 won the ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Big B Coffee, 94 westbound at Chalmers Downer Drive. Left side is blocked by an accident. You'll also find a couple of wrecks on 696 eastbound. There's one at the entrance ramp from Lasser, another after 75. Both are on the right shoulder. In Pontiac, Telegraph southbound south of Dixie Highway, still blocked due to an earlier wreck. You can use Scott Lake Road as an alternate. Warm up your Monday. Head into a locally owned and operated Big B Coffee for $1 Mondays. Any size hot brew coffee, just $1. Start your week off the right way with the $1 coffee at participating Southeast Michigan Big B Coffee locations. I'm Michelle Pena, the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
The Detroit Red Wings host the New York Islanders. Pre-game tomorrow at 6:40 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Want to get away? Relax? Have a great time? Get to Las Vegas for everything you need.
1020. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. After contract term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we give you this magic music, which will inspire the perfect hire to begin clog dancing. Okay, there's no magic music, but skills tests, that's for sure.
See why independent research by SoPro shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Post your next job at Indeed.com/hire and try skills tests for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Family is big around here. Family owned, family operated, family managed. And that means legacy. That means dependability. That means using Grainger. With over 1.5 million products and knowledgeable product experts, Grainger has whatever we need. And with same-day pickup and next-day delivery options, they have it whenever we need it. For over 90 years, businesses like ours have trusted Grainger. Because, like family, Grainger's got our back. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
97.1 The Ticket and Beaumont's Student Heart Check program provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be able to afford it. Go to 971theticket.com, search Student Heart Check, and help make a difference in our community. Got something to say? Text 971 The Ticket now at 97136. Ticket text brought to you by LaFontaine Cadillac Buick GMC of Highland. Home of the Family Deal. Find over 5,000 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs daily at FamilyDeal.com. The station where you call the shots. Most of the time.
Rough day for the local basketball teams. Michigan State blown out by Purdue, 71-42.
0-4 the last 4 years in West Lafayette, Jim.
When I was texting with a couple of Spartan friends of mine during the game, and I said, and I know this isn't factually true, but it's one of those feelings you get, I don't remember the last time. I feel like they always go to Purdue and lose.
It was kind of like that Lions-Lambeau thing for a while.
That was legit. I'm sure, you said it's 4-4, so they won 5 years ago or 6 years ago. I mean, they've won there, but, man, that just always feels like Izzo's house of horrors.
I, too, was texting with some Spartan buddies. My text was, ha, 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 ha.
And then Michigan played Minnesota, and they probably texted you back.
Ha, 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 ha.
75-67. Daniel Oturu, 30 points on 13 of 18 shooting. Good player.
I just hate losing to Patino Jr.
Do you?
He looks like a rat.
He does. Red Wings lose to Buffalo 5-1. Pistons play New Orleans tonight at the LCA at 7. And, of course, tonight's the national championship game between LSU and Clemson. It's time for news with Heather Park. Hey, Heather.
Hey, guys. Amazon is issuing an apology to a New Jersey mother who claims that she received used diapers from their delivery service.
That's odd.
That's disgusting. It's more than odd. It's just foul. It's so sick. All right, so like most people, she goes to Amazon to order diapers. She's got like a reoccurring order. And to save some money, she actually orders them from the site's warehouse section, which I didn't even know existed, but apparently it does. It's basically, you can save some money and either buy an item that had already been returned or an item that had already been opened.
Okay.
Obviously, Amazon says that they, do a quality check to make sure that these opened and returned items are ready for delivery to somebody else. So she did that. She said when she got the package, she noticed that it was heavier than usual. And she pulled out a package of diapers, and like I said, just a lot heavier than these diapers should be. And that is when she realized that these diapers were actually used. They were soiled. She said it smelled like feces and urine. So obviously, she freaked out. She did what any mother would do. She obviously got them out. She disinfected the nursery, made sure the baby wasn't exposed to any germs. And then she called Amazon, who obviously apologized and then said that they're going to start an investigation.
See, that's what happens when you look for the cheap diapers. I mean, there's certain things in life you can't skip on.
No.
I'm looking for a new computer, and I've been looking in the refurbished and open box sections of Best Buy and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of the same thing.
It's exactly the same
know what
thing.
you're gonna get. It's kind of like the mystery package.
What the heck? You're not going to get used diapers. That's just...
You're saying that your computer will smell like feces and urine?
Yeah, but if I get a discount, it might be worth it.
Let me tell you something. When you are a parent of a youngster, and Rieger can speak to this as well, sign of any young parent with their cart at Costco. That's what you got.
So true. By the way.
Yes.
Oh, so gross.
Especially the alcohol part.
Yeah, especially the alcohol.
Two GM engineers are in some hot water after they were caught racing two brand new 2020 Corvettes. They were actually arrested in Kentucky last week after they were caught going over 100 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. And of course, when they were pulled over, they also admitted that they were leaving a bar and they both smelled of alcohol.
See, then you got in trouble.
Yeah, he got lots of trouble.
If it's just a simple joyride drag race, I'd say.
Pish-posh.
No. You obviously get a ticket for speeding.
For sure.
But I wouldn't. But if you start mixing alcohol, you can't do that. Rieger, by the way, we learned earlier today, has never gone higher than 55 miles per hour.
On your way home, just
I've been up to 80
step
something.
on it.
Mr. Father of the Year, Jamie Samuelson.
Because there's sometimes when you creep into the 90 zone, you're like, oh my God, I didn't even realize I was going that fast. It just happens.
You've never been above 90?
Get
No,
out
I
of
don't
here.
think so. No.
Even
Listen,
when
I follow the law.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
when you're going up north on 75, and the speed limit
When
goes
you're like
to
a desolate area.
speed limit goes to 75 miles per hour, which usually means you're up in the lower 80s.
Sure.
He's never crept up over 90.
Sometimes it just happens. You don't even realize you're
Listen, guys.
you don't have the cruise control on.
There might be a part I'm not telling you. There was a stretch of my driving life when I got ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket, and I may or may not have been in jeopardy of getting way too many points. So I was watching my speed.
So
for a
now you
while.
play it safe.
And now I'm a father. My daughter needs me, so I do not go over 77.
Gotcha.
I see.
Except in 75. Then maybe I'll go 82.
You guys, a fan died in the stands on Saturday during the Ravens-Titans playoff game at M&T Bank Stadium. We don't know a whole lot about it, but apparently this fan collapsed
Texas, Australia.
Yes.
And for some reason or another, it's fascinating to watch the different voices and the different judges. It's what I do for some reason. But the judges are people I've never heard of. But yet, it's a big show.
The other thing, good wormhole on YouTube is worst Family Feud answers of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Those are great.
Those are
I've never gone there.
incredible.
Oh yeah, there's some
Oh,
fantastic ones.
There's some great ones. I've seen those as well. So a man was rescued after he survived more than 3 weeks in the Alaskan wilderness after he carved out a giant message in the snow. So this guy basically was living in a really remote area, and his cabin he was living in burned down. Caught fire, burned down. So he had no phone, he had no maps, he had nothing to do, he had nothing to help him get out of that area. And he was not in, near a road or anything like that. And he finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to kind of like stamp out with his, I'm guessing with his feet, unless he had anything in a shed or something, a shovel, a huge SOS sign in the snow. And he was able to build a makeshift shelter and to stay warm.
Yeah.
And somebody finally decided, you know what, we better go do a welfare check. We haven't heard from this guy in weeks. They sent a helicopter out, and that's when they saw his giant SOS. And they saved him.
It's a great story.
I know.
It's a fantastic story.
Could you imagine being in that helicopter? See anything interesting other than that SOS sign?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be where he is.
Yes.
Unless they mistook it for an SOL sign, and they just thought it was a suffering Lions fan.
Which in that case, he probably wanted to be left with all of them.
Exactly.
He's fine.
All right, thank you, Heather. It's 7:30. When we come back, speaking of the Lions, Jeff Rieger's going to troll Matthew Stafford. Oh, a surprise. 97.1 The Ticket.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
So yeah, parables. It's not inevitable. It's definitely not unavoidable. And it's not something you have to just live with. Trust my doctors, Drs. Barry, Tesler, and Aronovitz. They're hair restoration experts with over 30 years of experience working with the very latest treatments and technologies. And now, Drs. Barry, Tesler, and Aronovitz are the exclusive providers of the R-Test robotic-assisted hair transplantation procedure. And you don't have to go far. It's right here in Metro Detroit. With the R-Test technology, Dr. Ali Berry could restore your hair in a minimally invasive procedure, giving you the thickness you want and the hairline you like. And it requires no stitches, leaves no linear scar. It has a quick recovery, and most importantly, the results are natural looking. Oh, and Dr. Berry personally meets with all of his patients. He'll give you honest and realistic options and recommendations to restore your hair. The procedure is called R-Test. It's state-of-the-art, and it works for both men and women. So give Drs. Berry, Tesler, and Aronovitz a call at 248-353-1117 or online at mihairdoc.com.
Discover why Audible is the best way to stay informed, inspired, and entertained. Right now, save $50 on your first year of Audible at audible.com. You get to choose any 12 audiobooks, so you can listen to bestsellers and hear leading experts on topics like finance, fitness, relationships, and more. Listening is the new reading, and right now, your first year is just $99.50. That's a $50 savings. But hurry, it ends January 31st. Visit audible.com today.
They say you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so here at Charmin, we decided to sing about it. Charmin Super Mega Roll is 6 regular rolls in one. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
This human resources professional is a rock star thanks to Kronos. And this is her hype song.
Have HR, payroll, talent, and time. Now we're engaging all the best people.
Kronos, HR solutions for the modern workforce and the people who support them. Learn more at kronos.com/HR swagger.
In this corner is Bob the Beast of Bargrass, using Dayquil Severe to face off against his cold. Bob's cold was coming at him from all sides. Head, chest, right nostril, left nostril. Oh, Dayquil Severe
championship game, well, they'll take on the 49ers. Green Bay wins 28-23. What do you think of Aaron Rodgers? I mean, great all-time quarterback, obviously. But kind of a DB or...
No, I like him. Like him a lot. I really enjoyed when everybody else was chugging beers and he couldn't do it. So then he made the comment about, winning in the playoffs. That really endeared me to him.
Really?
Plus, I like who he's dated. I like that he's back with his family.
Is he back with his family?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who's he was dating Olivia Munn.
Right, that was
and then they broke up.
A big wedge in the family.
Right, there was a huge wedge, and now he's back with Jordan and the parents, so that makes me happy. And he was having a nice glass of scotch yesterday, so.
Yeah, I just noticed.
I'm a fan.
He threw two passes on that last drive to give them first downs. One to Devontae Adams and one to Jimmy Graham, and the one to Adams. He I don't know if you caught the post-game interview with Aaron Andrews, but he kind of said, I wish he would have stayed in bounds. But it was a great catch, great play, and it was like, yeah, I mean, technically Devontae probably would have helped the team by staying in bounds. But still, I mean, Devontae Adams is the reason they advanced. He was
amazing.
Yeah. So I just thought, I was like, really, Aaron, you couldn't just say, great game by Devontae.
So you hate him?
I love him.
Oh, you love him.
Yeah,
He's from your area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he gets to go back there next week.
Yes, to face the team that passed over him in favor of Alex Smith in the vaunted 2005 draft.
Are you jealous at all, very quickly, of those two coaches? I mean, it's funny because Matt LaFleur, great coach, right? Seems like it. Just won a playoff game.
He's 1-0 in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then...
I don't know if that makes him a great coach, but he is 1-0 in the playoffs.
Pretty good. So he's 14-3 so far in his first year. And then that Kyle Shanahan, my goodness, great coach. Meanwhile, here,
he's
not a great coach.
1-0 in the playoffs.
Better than argument.
Yes, I mean, if the standard is
My
compared to the
expectations
Lions,
are very low.
if it's compared to the Lions, if you go 1-0 in the playoffs, I guess, Vrabel might as well put him in the Hall of Fame. He's 2-0.
I would.
He's 2-0.
Could have been. Lions interviewed him, but passed on him.
Yeah.
I will say this. Did you guys miss this? But it's one of the best jokes you'd ever hear on this radio station. 2 years ago, the Bears win the NFC North. Matt Nagy, right? This year, the Packers win the NFC North. That's Matt LaFleur. So you got a Matt winning it and a Matt winning it. Here in Detroit, we got a Matt as well. Matt Patricia, other known as Doormat.
That's the best joke on the station the last 2 years.
That's pretty funny, right?
Wow.
Nagy,
We've had a rough couple of years. We've had a really rough... Do you know how many Matts there have been as NFL head coaches?
No
in
idea.
In the history of the league.
You have this information?
I do.
How many?
3.
Yes. Really?
Matt Patricia was the first Matt ever to become an NFL head coach. I looked it up. And so therefore Matt Nagy became the second because Patricia got hired first. And then Matt LaFleur became the third.
Greg wants me to tell the joke again. Okay, so I'll tell you.
Oh,
2 years ago, Matt Nagy
is that right?
Won the NFC North. This year, Matt LaFleur won the NFC North.
Yes.
Here in Detroit, we have a Matt too. A doormat. That's why he wanted me to tell you.
That's exactly why. Yes. All right, so proceed with the trolling. You've already started it in a way.
All right, so here we go.
Speaking of another Matt.
Well done.
The next hour of radio is Jeff Rager defined with this and the Michigan State talk. Go ahead.
So, guys, I can't help myself, but every time another team is in the playoffs that isn't the Detroit Lions, so pretty much every other year, right? Every year, really. It seems like an annual tradition. A tradition like none other, right? Another quarterback wins a playoff game before Matthew Stafford does.
Okay.
So what I have in front of me is a list of every quarterback. I'm going to show it to you, Jamie. Right there. Of every quarterback that has won a playoff game while Matthew Stafford has been in the league. Do you want me to go through it or just kind of give you some of the notes?
I don't know that we have time. We've got Carson Anderson coming up at 10 o'clock.
Well, this would definitely last until probably Valenti's show.
Okay.
Maybe the second segment of Valenti's show.
Can we run a crawl underneath us, like during the game the other?
That comes across your radio.
Yeah, you know, during Saturday's football, you could never see the score or time because they were constantly telling us about the ice storm of doom that was about to hit our area.
It never really.
I was like, what's the score? I can't even tell the score because Channel 4 keeps telling us that all this stuff is.
Channel 4, Paul Gross, get your act together. That was a disgrace. Run that thing at the top. Take down the other graphic while you're running the thing. Come on.
What is this?
Not Paul Gross's fault. He doesn't design the graphics.
Paul Gross.
Is somebody back to me?
Andrew Humphrey.
Not Andrew Humphrey's fault.
Ben
Not-
Bailey.
Not Ben Bailey's fault either. It's somebody in the graphics department. But yes, it was covering up the support meeting.
Oddly
Also,
enough, they
if you
would
read
playoff games
that,
too.
there are times where, like, at 12:42 a.m. on Thursday, the rainstorm will be over, the ice storm. They had, like, really oddball times. It was,
Thursday.
oh, some went to Friday, they said.
Like this coming Friday.
That's what they said.
Our ice storm's not going to be over.
12:41 a.m. on Friday.
I don't know what to tell you, but
They
there was
were
times
off.
where I went into
It
the
was all
school and I
mess.
couldn't see.
Nope.
All right, so can we just run a crawl of all the quarterbacks?
Here, I'll just give you a couple of the notable.
I'll just say it's softly.
Okay. Nick Foles, correct. Yeah, that's right.
Manning.
Yeah, that's right.
Brady.
That's right. Can we do a hot potato of
Sure.
every quarterback that
We
we
already
already
have,
game
haven't
in
we?
the Stafford era?
Yes on both fronts.